So this is an unexpected trip out, last minute jobby, and I've broken out and come to my old haunt, woodland. I've been back here for a fair few months now. I'm looking forward to having a scout around. Apparently there's been sightings of badgers, so I'm gonna have a look for them and also do some photography while I'm here. So I'm not humping much gear, so the camera don't like focusing in sort of light, plus on the move. Humping a lot of camera gear. It's quite nice to be back to the woods I know, and I've spent a great deal of years in here. Check out and see what it's like. Hopefully the weather holds out. Absolutely bucketed down earlier. So it actually feels like it's starting to rain now. I've got full waterproofs on, at least a soft shell top and my waterproof bottoms. I'm going to see how we go. So I'm all set up now. Finally got everything set up. I didn't plan for this whatsoever. I brought a brand new tarp out. It's only been put up once. I didn't have no guy lines attached, no ridge line. I had to do it all out here in the dark, which was definitely fun to do. I have to apologise about the camera. It is on auto. Can't be fussed to mess around with the settings or manual whilst it's dark, and keep turning the light on and off. I'm actually, like I said before, in my old woods. Took a little trip back here to the site of my debris shelter. Not quite sure what it's like at the moment. I didn't have a scout around. I just literally put up my tarp because it was raining. It's still spitting now. I had a brew. I was meant to have a different cooker to test today, but it never turned up. So I'm using my Jetboil flash, which is the newer Jetboil to the last one I had, which actually works a hell of a lot better and it's more reliable, especially the piezo igniter. Has a heat indicator. Not quite sure why you would add that when there's steam and bubbles that can tell you otherwise, but it's a feature they've added on. I'll run through some of the good and bad features of it tomorrow. Also show you my new PeaPod underquilt system, my mods to a old sleeping bag, which is actually working out really well. I need to do 2 modifications for it, but my idea behind this is that I can still use a sleeping bag as normal on the ground or in my hammock, and just use a foam pad or whatever with it, but I can use this as a PeaPod system, which is working out really well. Pictures will go up on Facebook if you're on there. Obviously anyone that ain't heard or seen, Facebook and Twitter is up and running. Quick updates for everything else will come in the morning, but the major one that I want to tell everyone is that Stoneage Bushcraft eShop is now shut and ceased trading, and I have now joined forces with a very good friend and have taken part ownership, part running of Hunters Camping and Bushcraft. And you can find these stores on .com, but also eBay and Amazon for all good offers, and I shall put more on, but anyone that's not on Twitter, join Twitter for any updates. Find Hunters Camping on there, and all special offers and everything will be put on there. We're going to really do it for you guys. This is what it's all about. So that's the major breakthrough, and as you can hear, you can hear why I'm back here. Not that I've missed the trains, the planes and the sirens, but you know, I miss saying sorry about the train. Excellent. There was some owls in the background, which was quite nice listening to. Couldn't get the camera on in time to catch them. Tawny owls, which are quite local to these woodlands. Also, what to me sounds like squirrels. A grey squirrel squeaking at each other. Not quite sure. Should do some more research on that one. Only problem when it's rained or it's raining, sound travels far. You can't quite tell where it's coming from. Actually can't believe how well this PeaPod system's working. I'm actually boiling, but can't really uncover anything because surprisingly in this weather the midges are still out. Midges and mosquitoes everywhere here. Can feel a mosquito net modification coming from my hammock. Anyone that's watching this that does any modifications to hammocks, that wants to give me a quote, send me an email or a PM on YouTube, and I'll see about getting it done. Obviously it would be nice for it to be able to zip off and stuff away, so I don't always have to have it, but it's always part of the hammock. That'd be quite nice. Right, and here they all come. Morning. Well, that was one warm night. Maybe picked the wrong sleeping bag to do this with, or just keeping it for winter. When the zip allows me to get out. I actually had to open the sleeping bag to vent because I was so hot, and had to kick my tent booties off. And I've only got normal merino wool hiking socks. I don't wear double pairs or anything, it's just the one. Other than answering emails on my phone to you guys, I was pretty much kept awake by the noises of squirrels. The last train, or the last two trains, either way, and also the owls, which I don't mind. It's just the squirrels. Thinking it's mating season. I know this thing mates. They mate all year round, but making some strange calls, and this morning they're chasing each other around like lunatics. Obviously it's just one of those days. Felt quite strange to wake up to this. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So it felt quite strange to wake up to this tarp. Multicam DD. Fared well though. I've actually broke one of the tags somewhere. Can't remember which one it was. That was just trying to make it into a tent last night as soon as I got here, but turned out it was way too warm and I had to open it all up to get air. So I've also got my little side hammock for all my gear. My boots hung onto this as well, which I'll give you a view of. There's a little sprinkling of rain throughout the night. Not quite sure what it's going to bring today. It's one thing I do is keep my head torch over my head, around my neck, and it is comfortable enough just to keep this there all night, so if I do have to get up I know exactly where it is straight away. I don't toss and turn in my hammock, so it's not going to strangle me at any point, and it's only elastic. So this sleeping bag system worked really well. Very impressed. Actually impressed me more. Impressed me more than most other under blankets I've used, especially because the mods I've done on it allow me to use this as a normal sleeping bag as well, which is fantastic. So I'm going to get my jet ball on and get a brew. So, great thing about this is it can obviously be used whilst you're in your hammock. There's the flash. So it's yellow, indicates it's hot. Funny that, because I've just boiled it. Kind of already know that. Gimmicky things. But hey, sells. So, there's my coffee. Best thing is, when you're outdoors, is to be organised. And I say it a lot. Always know where your kit is. Try and pack stuff in the same places. Trains your brain, and you just go to grab things straight away. Like my cup, say for instance, buffalo jacket here, it's in the bottom pocket. I know that because I keep it there every time. If I want my knife, I take it off my belt and put it straight above my head every time I'm in my hammock. That's that done. I have a job that I don't have to get out of my hammock for. Well, I've already got out of my hammock twice to go a loo through the night and once in the morning. So for breakfast, let's see if I can find it. Expedition foods. Porridge with sultanas. Expedition range of foods that I've been trying. Nearly all of them that I've tried so far have been really nice. They are a little on the expensive side. This one is 800 kilocal range.